Hello and welcome back to Vintage Story on the Aura Fairy server. And got my house a little bit more done. Mantle and the chimney kind of cut out. Did a little extra chiseling on the side here along with my newly stocked fuel and our kitchen done up with our granite countertops and a sink. And a nice little view. Corner up here, maybe put another one at some point. And got all of our windows and stuff put in. Some more, a little bit of our furniture put in that I had gotten from our trip. And the upstairs little loft area. And I was thinking maybe I'll be able to expand these windows. So I'll take some of this stuff down. Of course, I got my chiseled blocks there. I'll have to change that if we want to decide to keep these up here. But we'll have to get the chisel out later for that. So stick them in the right way and see how a 3x3 looks. And it's, I don't know, I think it's maybe too much for this little area. So we, in this case, can go and put that back and then go downstairs and see how the rest of these windows may look in places to kind of let more light in and such. So I think the front windows would be good ones to try out here. Stick a couple of those in. And that's I wanted to have a lot of them in here originally, but with the way blocks are and you can't necessarily chisel glass and combine them and make them like, you know, half of them, I think that will work out. We can make it a 2x3 over here. Let's see how that goes, which I think will be better. And do it to the other sides. It's just I can't do a 3x3 here just because of the roof overhang. I don't think it'll really add that much to it. It'll just, you'll be looking out at the stuff anyhow. So let's see if something over here can also be extended. I wanted to have like lots of windows, but we're just gonna have to deal with things that we can do. Alright, so let's get some little bit of coal, charcoal. Need to get more of that. So let's go downstairs to the whole downstairs that's been redone. Kind of filled it in with some of this cobble. Cleared out a little bit of space and decided to move my various different things down here, get it a little bit more organized. We got some more glass being cooked up so we can create more windows. And we'll take the lantern with us and travel our little tunnel down here. I figured since we already had this little cave already out, why not have it be easy to go towards the house and have our own little cellar bit down here. And so I had to gather up a bunch of, make more vessels so we can do this. Get our shelves going with some of our food preparing. It'll take me a little bit of time. And then up the ladder. And that takes us right to the kitchen area. So it's a little bit of a hassle, but works out pretty nicely. So outside we have a bit of our path and whatnot started. Got it going over to the workshop, and we got it going over to each of our growing places, and been trying to get our different terra preta put down, because as I've been slowly looking at stuff, gathering that up, and we can dig some of this stuff out and put in the good stuff and have our little hidden water stuff behind there. So we'll slowly keep getting more of that and exchanging the medium dirt. Ooh, we got horsetails. I don't mind picking up those out of there. That means I don't have to go to the forest. I'd like to get more skeps also put in around here. Had a couple more, but I still feel like we need to add some more to it. Especially this side, because we only got like 2 of them. But they're all doing pretty well. Got our white lupins. And I got some other orange flower that I found while I was out that I hadn't seen before. That's pretty nice. And then we have a little bit of soil to replace in here. Okay, so where did you come from? It's like well into the daytime. What is going on? I also have like never have good luck with these guys, so I'm just like, okay, I'll get whatever I can get. Pick up our snacks. And we can continue on around here. So I have a bit of this started, and the trouble, of course, will be getting the sheep and pigs, I guess, if I can find any around here. It's very oddly shaped. We'll go over to the other side, and I have the start of a little chicken coop. It's really little. I'm gonna have to probably change that maybe as well. And then we have the start of our trees and more pathway I'm trying to get down here so we can eventually get a road over to the merchants. And here is our one lonely little chicken that cat bug had helped capture before it actually went away, because there was chickens here. There was a fox also, but we'll get more of this road in and stuff over time. And I have a little bit of a half wall here that goes back downstairs into our little, I don't know what you call it, storage kind of thing. We'll have to get more cattails in and maybe redo a little bit of the edging. But over here, I'm thinking to dig out around here and then put a little bridge over on top so we can kind of have a nice little circle around here. And then on to the merchant, of course. Okay, so one last thing I want to accomplish around here before it starts getting really cold is that, well, we don't need the torch here anymore. Since I had taken down a few of these trees, I'm like, well, I actually have logs now. I do want to actually get a charcoal, a more permanent charcoal pit. I hate digging a pit and then putting stuff on it. So I'm thinking somewhere over here that's kind of out of the way. And might as well use some of the stones that I got. Do a little 5 by 5 by 5, but it's going to be a 3 by 3 by 3 in the middle. And then if the stones are down, then at least I know where to dig and not to dig. So easily enough, dig the stuff out, put in some stone, put in walls. Probably best to put in a little floor. Of course, I'm going to need a few more stones here. And then with the crappy axe, just start cutting up a bunch that I can cut up in here. And start filling it in. And that way at least it looks kind of nice and it's out of the way. And I have a place that I know I can always just go to and fill stuff in. And of course in this case I had to fill in some dirt, but at least it'll get me something for right now. Some charcoal's better than nothing, so we'll just deal with it for this season, and then when it gets to the next season we'll be able to grow more trees. So we'll want to get more caving going. We'll replace that birch tree that I chopped down. So hopefully we'll get in more trees, get some sheep, and get some roads done soon. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.